What's up? What's up? It's your boy RC right here in the house, man. You know what the day is? The day is Wednesday, Seeking Wednesdays. That's where we're seeking and digging for those answers and ways to put it in, the ways to go ahead and put that work in, you know what I'm saying? Making it easier, convincing myself. So you know what? I did some seeking last night. Rode out with one of my partners, new guy, started at work, man. I wanted to fill him out. So I take him out on a maiden voyage to run and pick up a vehicle. Normally it's an hour or so, 30 minutes to an hour. This was a long trip though, hour and a half. He said, yeah, man, I know. That's the old stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we did. So we rolled out. Hour and a half, you know, just riding out, you know what I'm saying? Just stopping some shade right here. And so I was talking to him, finding out how he got into business. You know, hey, he's been selling for 3 years at another business. What happened over there? You know, and he was like, man, you know, there's a bunch of brown nosing, man, they don't want to support you, so I think it's time for me to move, but the Lord was telling me to stay there. So I still got that on the side kind of, but I'm over here trying to pursue another avenue. I said, okay. All right. Talking to him, you know, some principles, you know, some good stuff. He read his Bible. He into it. He into some self-help. He into that. He understand the principles of life, law of attraction, goal setting, vision boards, you know, all that, right? So we talked a good little while. He dropped a little knowledge on me, a little Eric Thomas knowledge. Tell me that changed his life. So I decided to go ahead and listen to Eric Thomas. I listened to it on the way back about an hour and a half. Came back home, listened to about another hour and a half, 2 hours at home to go ahead and immerse myself into what the guy really saying. And I think the one that I kind of like is the one that kind of put on for the day. And he was kind of talking the right language, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's talking the right language from the beginning, you know, it's that you just got to get it. Don't waste a day. You just got to be about it. You got to be doing it. You got to be going, trying to lock down on what you're trying to lock down. You see what I'm saying? And so I was digging into it, right? And I was just, you know, asking myself strong questions with areas that I'm weak in. You know, just listening to what he's saying and how I should be treating my wife, involving my family and my kids. Have I really been, I know I haven't been putting in the work, man. But if I had to put pen to paper, I would say, man, 50% capacity. If that, he wants you to be at 120% capacity. He said 100% just status quo. That's just par. You want to be at 120% above and beyond what they ask. You know, Goggin was like, man, you need 100% capacity, man. You probably running on 30 or 40. But my wife said something interesting today, you know, that I picked out of all that stuff. You know, it's from yesterday's video where it was said, where the Lord was talking about emotions, but then also too, I think it was Robert Jeffries. I already knew that. He said, man, your feelings he said you can't live out of your feelings. Everybody say that. You can't live out of your feelings. That's why you put your routine together and then commit yourself to the routine. And therefore, you won't, you know, you got to worry about your feelings. You know, because you ain't going to always feel like working out every day. So I got to get back on it. I've been off of it. I got to get back on it to this working out every day. Go ahead and let this guy pass. But I've been making excuses, been doing some stuff. I won't say I've been doing some stuff. I hadn't been doing some stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's what it boiled down to it. I hadn't been doing some stuff. So that's where I'm at. Shift over here. That's where I'm at. I hadn't been doing some stuff. Where is that at? That's way out there. Okay. So what I decided to do is, okay, I'm going to go ahead and break it back out, plug it back up at night, get that set up, because I said I was going to be down there painting. But this painting thing I went off to another tangent because I ran into a little snag. And then I used it as a setback instead of powering through it. Part of the board that was in there needed to be replaced. And I was saying, man, how I'm going to do that? So that was a setback, but now I'm thinking, let's go ahead and paint it anyway. And then when I get to the chance to replace it, just cut it out and paint it again. That's it. That's what it was. So Phil kind of set up, how I'm going to do this. Hey, when I was over there messing with it, a spider came out of there. So dang, a spider. So I sprayed the whole house, right? So now I'm thinking, man, I don't want to dig that thing out. There ain't no telling what's behind there. So that Phil set in. That's the truth right there. That's the truth. That Phil set in. I was like, dang, I don't want to get behind that. So that's one of the reasons. That's probably the main reason I ain't back down there. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the main reason right there that I ain't back down there. That's got to be it. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. That's what it is. When that spider ran out, when it ran out of there, I was like, man, you got to get busy right here, bruh. You got to go and throw it down. So I sprayed the whole house. It was time anyway, I sprayed the whole house. But now I'm headed in to work, right? I'm going to go ahead and get into my time block. Commit to it. Having a routine, committing to it. See, I've been on my heels, man. I've been wrestling. I've been on my heels. Got hit in the mouth, you back on your heels. You up against the ropes. Now I'm just swinging wildly. You know what I'm saying? I'm swinging wildly. Somebody need to ring the bell. This is the ringing of the bell. That trip yesterday was the ringing of the bell. I'm in the corner. Take that hour right there. Listen to this guy. You know what I'm saying? That was the ringing of the bell. Come on, champ. You got this. Keep your guard up. Let's go back out. Hit him with the jab. Uppercut. You weak on that side. This is your strength. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to go back. I'm back in the ring now. Round 13, whatever it is. Round 2, round 3, whatever it is. I'm back in the ring now. We going back at it. And that's the game of it. That's the game. That's the playfulness of it. And that's what he was saying. You have a bad day. How can you have a bad day unless you let a bad moment dictate? He said you letting your emotions, you got to be able to bounce back, breathe like a baby. That's what set the pros apart. The pros have less thoughts. They make less assumptions. They get clarity. And what helps them have less thoughts is that they have clarity. They have a plan already laid in place. They have commitments that they already committed to the plan, to the regimen, to the routine. They already committed to it. Because when you say yes to something, you say no to everything else. When you say yes to something, it makes it easier to say no to new things. Because I've said yes to something. That's the beauty of the plan. The plan is designed. The goal is designed for you to be appropriate in the moment. That's from the one thing. To be appropriate in the moment, which is right now. My future plans help me make decisions right now. To be appropriate right now. How I'm going to relate towards my wife. What's my plan for me and my wife? I'm going to spend extra time with her. Like last night, right? I was in there. I know she had mentioned it once before. We got a pinch point, right? It's a pinch point. I want to spend time with her, but I don't necessarily want to spend time in the bedroom. And I'm saying in the bedroom because she got a little desk in there. She be working out of there. That's where she go in quiet, close the door. She can study, do her stuff and study and all that stuff like that. So it really ain't nowhere to sit or relax in there and listen to bed, because I don't know going there when it's bedtime. time to get in. So I would have to sit in the bed, and then I go, then whatever she's watching, I gotta watch it, you know. But I said I was gonna spend some time with her. So, gotta do some of it. Not all of it, some of it. But I also think that we need to kind of get on playing with the same, on the same page with a similar plan. That's on my end. It's all about putting that work in. That's what that's all about, putting that work in. So I'm back in the ring. Man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm back in the ring. I'm jabbing. I got a plan. I'm going to soften him up. He already soft. I'm just going to hit the weak point. Like some boy Eric Thompson said. They say, man, you strike a tree 1,000 times in 1,000 different places, it ain't going to fall. But you strike it in the same place, you may not even need 1,000 strikes. You strike it in the same place, same point, it'll fall. He's talking about focus. He's talking about leverage. Focus, leverage. That's where the power at. The power is in the leverage. Once you find the lever, then that's when you focus. See what I'm saying? But you first got to identify the lever. So some focus before that. What came first? The focus or the leverage? Which came first? And I don't know. But I'm on it. Energized. Coming to work just a little bit late puts me in a different frequency, a different lane of thought. A different lane of thought, because I'm not coming in. I've been in this position before. This is why I get my most productive days when I'm just a little bit late. And I'm just a little bit late, 20, 30 minutes late. That's when I get my most productive work done. Because I think, in my mind, I got less time. You know what I'm saying? Which I literally do have less time. But I think this just kind of accelerates my thinking, sharpens it, focuses it. Because I got less time. Alright. I've been going on, man. Yeah, this is good stuff. Just want to let you know where I'm at. Jumped in the Bible this morning because I was still seeking. Got in there with my boy Jesus. Nicodemus sneaking out at night to get him a little conversation in with Jesus. Now here's the deal, right? They say Nicodemus went to Jesus and now he know where Jesus at. Jesus, they said they were looking, they know how to get to him. He just walked up to him. Hey, yo, Jesus, check this out. I don't know but that's something now. It's something now, right? You go and talk with Jesus at night. Jesus, a little rendezvous. Jesus, let me holler at you. Here's the deal. I know you the truth, man. You couldn't do this unless you from God. What's the deal? You say, man, look, man can't understand this kingdom, man, unless he born again. He can't understand this kingdom. Pastor says the kingdom way of doing things. It's giving and receiving, sowing and reaping. The man reap what he sows, but he don't always sow. He don't always reap where he sows. But he can always sow where he reaps. Hey, what's up? Come on, man. I'm gonna let you go sneak on over. Come on. That's gonna be my license for the day I let this trucker over. Cause I'm in a different realm, man. This realm I'm in now, I'm in a different grain. We're on a different frequency where everybody helps everybody else. I let everybody else in and everybody else let me in. That's it. So I just mentioned that, and then I just sold right there. I just sold. Now I just sold to this guy. But I'm not expecting to reap from this guy. This guy in a truck. He's driving to Illinois or somewhere. I'm not expecting to reap from this guy. But I just sold. Well, I ain't gonna even reap. The Lord gonna show me, hey, That's the way it flow, baby. That's the way it flow. That's the way it flow. I'm in the grain, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm in the grain. I said I was going to do that more often. Come to work late more often. I mean, production up, man. I mean, you know, I could go ahead and tell him. There's a guy who used to do that. Yeah, there was a guy who used to do that. You know, it's frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm heading in. I'm going to go ahead and put in the rest of Mr. Eric Thomas. Listen to him on the way in to work. Finish that on out. And then go ahead and rule the day. Conquer the day. Rule the day. Redeem the time is what it said in the Bible. Redeem the time. You ain't got all the time in the world, man. You got to redeem it. Utilize it while you can. You got to leverage that time. That's what I'm finna do. Did I put that summer sausage in there? Yeah. I got to leverage that time. That's what I'm finna do. The time finna get leveraged. It's finna get leveraged. Yeah, it's finna get leveraged. Peace out.